No, you're not.
I didn't come
Absolutely.
in there and do anything to you guys, antagonize you. Yet.
No, but
I was
what you did say is
government building.
You feel threatened.
You guys are
How are you
sucking my
being
tax
threatened?
dollars in there, harassing innocent citizens.
Like whom?
You guys got a raid tonight or what?
Who's an innocent person that we're harassing?
You guys are the DEA.
Huh?
And that means what?
Who's then arresting? The person you arrest, he's right in front of you with a camera. Can't you see it? Y'all can see the guy that you're talking to right in front of you with a camera. His constitutional rights. He's trying to tell you about his constitutional rights, but y'all don't give a damn about his constitutional rights. Let's back it up a little bit.
That's all you want.
And who's being difficult? Let me ask you, mister.
Hey,
who's being difficult, me or you?
I was minding my own business till you guys come up.
No, you're not minding your own business.
At all.
But you was minding his own business. He was up in front of y'all's face. He was standing on a private property, sat there filming y'all's location. And y'all didn't like what he was doing. So y'all came up on him. Come on, man, how the fuck can you go home and get a little bit of sex from your wife and enjoy it? The kind of work y'all do. Come on, tell me, how do you do it? Y'all ain't got no fucking feelings for no humans on this earth. Only yourself.
No, you're not.
I didn't come
Absolutely.
in there and do anything to you guys, antagonize you. Yet.
No, but
I was
what
peacefully standing there
what you
filming
did say
the
is
government building.
you feel
My tax
threatened.
dollars. You guys are
How are you
sucking my
being
tax
threatened?
dollars in there, harassing innocent citizens.
Like
you guys,
whom?
You guys got a raid tonight or what?
Who's an innocent person that we're harassing?
You're looking at him. He's got a camera on your ass. You can't see that? Okay, let's carry on.
You guys are the DEA.
Huh?
And that means what?
You guys harass people for a living.
Oh, really? That's what you believe?
Well, you're entitled to that.
Well, that's what the video shows. Is the video a damn lie? Is that you or is that not you? Or is that you? Is that not you? That's what the damn video shows. Actually, what you're doing.
Knocking down. You guys knocking down any doors tonight? Doing any illegal raids?
Well, yeah. I'll tell you what. I'd be happy to share whatever I'm doing tonight with.
I'm sure it's so noble.
It's noble. Actually, more noble than what you're doing.
War on drugs, such a success.
Listen, you're entitled to your opinion, sir.
Yeah, I am. That's
I
why
know.
I'm here. You don't want to share your name?
I'd rather not.
Well, if you was part of a law enforcement, you would show your name. Because y'all the one that approached him. He needs to get y'all's name. So he can take a warrant and take y'all to court, and let's see what happens in court. If you get an honest judge, he will win. If you get a crooked judge, y'all will win. Y'all know that shit. I do.
Because I choose not to.
Okay. You are a government agent, right?
What does that matter?
See, what does that matter? Because he's a government agent. Do y'all work for yourself or you work for a government agent? Does the government agent pay y'all every week or every month or ever how they pay y'all? Come on, tell the truth. If the government agent pays y'all, where do you think you're getting it from? Well, you're looking at that person you're looking at right now with that camera. That's where some of your money's coming from to pay y'all.
Work for us.
Well, I don't work for you.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
You're a beneficiary of my tax dollars.
Really?
That's what's wrong with the law enforcement. You hear what he said? I don't work for you. You heard what he said? Well, that's what's wrong with all of them. Ever who taught them that shit, that's what's wrong with the corrupt police departments and all the law enforcement. That is why they're corrupted all the hell for.
Sucking away every day.
Every day?
You guys should rethink this whole war on drugs, man. You guys should quit and do something noble. You should be productive to society. You guys aren't doing any good here.
Yeah, I know, like you are.
You're trashing families and you're stealing tax dollars. That's all you do, man.
Listen, I appreciate your opinion.
I'm just here to wake some people up, man.
Well, his opinion is right, my friend. Because I'm sitting home watching every bit of this on YouTube. His opinion is 100% right, my friend. See, what's wrong with you people? You've been doing it so long, getting by with it. The new generation's trying to wake you up.
This whole war on drugs is bullshit.
Mr. Sanders, that's your personal opinion. You don't speak for the U.S., do you?
As what?
Yeah, he needs to speak for the USA. All the citizens in the world that pays taxes to y'all. They need to speak to y'all and get you right, man. Get you on the right target.
A nation or
Yeah.
a collective? No, I
Yeah,
speak for myself.
you speak for yourself, right? Absolutely. So you're entitled to that opinion.
Yeah.
But there are other people that think you're wrong.
Well, there's plenty of measurements out there that say the war on drugs is a failure. I don't know what one you're looking at, but
Well, as you said, there's other people think you're wrong. That's why you're standing in his face, which I think you're wrong. You should never got right in his face on that camera, unless you like a camera looking at your ugly face. Maybe that's what it is.
by all measures,
There's plenty of documentation that says it's not unsuccessful.
Okay.
So I mean, it all depends on who's conducting the query.
Yeah, that's right. Because there's a lot less drugs on the street today as there was
I can't watch this shit anymore because I already know how they are. They all corrupted. I'm going to go ahead and cut my video camera off.
10, 20, 30 years ago. You guys should start investing.
How you doing, gentlemen?
Good, how are you?
All right. What's so interesting about our building today?
Just doing a little story on the federal building on the courthouse.
Oh, what?
Thank you.
How you doing, gentlemen?
Good, how are you?
All right. What's so interesting about our building today? How you doing, gentlemen?
Good, how are you?
All right. What's so interesting about our building today?
Just doing a little story on the...
How you doing, gentlemen?
Good, how are you?
All right. What's so interesting about our building today?
When you state, sir, what is so interesting about our building today, are you speaking about your building? Or are you speaking about the citizen taxpayers building? Well, let me tell you whose building it belongs to. It belongs to the citizen taxpayers. And the citizen taxpayers are not smart enough to know people like you don't really have any sense. So what you need to really do is leave that journalist alone. If you're afraid of a camera, you need to goddamn go home and shut your curtains. So, you need to learn the building belongs to the citizen taxpayers. And the citizen taxpayers ain't going to come there and tear it up and blow it up. Not after they spent all their hard money to get that damn building there so you can go to work there. And they pay for you too, buddy.
Just doing a little story on the federal building on the courthouse.
Oh, what?
On the courthouse?
Oh, okay. Oh, what kind of story?
We can't say anything because it's not published yet, so we don't know who'll pick it up yet, so...
Oh, okay.
God bless.
That's fine.
No?
I'm good.
Okay. God bless, man.
Thank you.
He loves you too.
I watched your whole video. Your video is very interesting, and the kid or whatever he is with the camera, he's 100% right what he said. One of the officers that I'm looking at on the right-hand side, you can tell he's a good officer. But in the long run, the good officer on the right-hand side is the one that gets killed. I noticed the one on the left-hand side was a piece of shit. He must think he's Bob God. He might be a Bob God, but one day his time will come. Let me finish watching it.
Absolutely. God bless.
That's fine.
No?
So that's how you tell a prick. A human being wearing the laws badge, guns and all full equipment. Don't even want to shake hands with a little human. Well, that's the kind of officer that you're looking at right there that needs to be held off the force.
Okay. God bless, man.
Thank you.
He loves you too.
But listen to that kid talking. I never saw his face. He has more intelligence in those two police officers and the one on the left-hand side, ever who he is. He has more intelligence than any three of y'all.
All right. Thanks, sir. Flyer.
What motivated the flyer was seeing innocent clients arrested, prosecuted, and convicted. The system that we have is unfair. And I initially wrote a book. The book is called Fair DUI. And there's so many things about the DUI system that are unfair. What we have is we have a system that is just like anything else in government. It's driven by special interest politics. And there is one powerful overriding special interest that affects drunk driving laws. And its name is MAD, Mothers Against Drunk Driving.
Well, let's talk about that. What about citizens in this country that say, you know what, why don't you just roll down your window? It's a DUI checkpoint. The reason that it's being conducted is to keep drunken drivers off the road and to save a life. Why are you being such a stickler with...
If you want to keep drunk drivers off the road, if you want to keep drunk drivers off the road, close up your liquor stores. Won't be no more drunk drivers. So it's the state that causes the drunk drivers. And the reason you like drunk drivers for is to make money. Tons of money. I don't give a damn how many people it kills. You don't care a one fucking bit. That's my point of view about drunk drivers. Close your damn liquor stores up.
Rolling down the window, rolling down the window.
This one is two things. My main focus was not originally checkpoints, but I think checkpoints are wrong. Checkpoints are un-American. I believe they're unconstitutional. I believe the U.S. Supreme Court's decision in Michigan versus Sitz in 1990 was wrong. I don't think that drunk driving is a sufficient hazard. It's a problem. I agree that drunk driving is a problem. I don't believe that it is a sufficient problem.
There won't be no problem with drunk drivers. Like I stated it one more time, and I'm cutting off from your video. You don't want drunk drivers? Close up your damn liquor stores. Like I said, the state's the one that causes drunk drivers out there. Like I said, they don't give a damn. There's money in it. That's what's wrong with the whole system in this world. It's called money. Money. All evil. Money.
To eradicate the Fourth Amendment.
Okay.
I don't think that the...
Goodbye.
How about you?
You're all right. Nice day.
Yeah?
Just do a little story, yeah. Just follow-up story.
Okay.
Independent journalist.
Yeah, there you go. That's all you have to say. I'm a really
Well, I don't really have to talk to you.
well, you don't have to talk to me, and
No,
I can
no.
ask you anything I want to.
Well, I know, but just the way you said right there that...
I can ask you anything I want, right?
Okay, calm down. I didn't say you couldn't ask me.
Well, don't tell me to calm down. I'm fine.
I tell you to calm down.
The reason he can't tell you to come down is because you got tattoos on your arm. And you work for law enforcement. That's why he can't tell you nothing. Since you are the law enforcement, you are entitled to tell that journalist everything he wants to know. And I'm sorry that you're too stupid to know that, because your leaders that lead you to do what you're doing must be stupid as hell too. They must don't know the constitutional rights. So as far as I'm concerned, looking at you with tattoos all over your arm, I wouldn't have you as a law enforcement, because that is a grace and a sin, and it's not a gentleman look towards the teenagers coming up on this planet.
Come on, I freedom of speech,
Right.
bro.
Yeah, and so do I. So I'll stay here. You guys can stay here as long as you want.
You confronted us, bro. I didn't confront you. So
Exactly.
what's the reason for confronting me? Am I doing something illegal?
I can ask you anything I want, right?
You
I got the same right
but
to
you know that just being what you are, you know that we know where we're at. So,
You do?
are you an officer of the law? What's your name and badge number for the
I
record?
don't have to tell you that either.
So you're
See, there's a lot of attitude there. If he is with the law enforcement, I don't have to tell you nothing. Well, that's the kind of laws you do not need. Not for the new generation coming up. Because the law enforcement has already fucked up the old generation. When the new generation comes, we don't need those kind of people that you're looking at right there, not on this earth.
Telling me that your policy states that you don't have to when a citizen asks you.
Correct.
So then you need to leave us alone and stop bothering us.
Says you.
I'm just telling you.
You're just telling me?
Yeah, leave me and my daughter alone.
So you can tell me whatever you want, but I can't.
If you approach me like that, yeah, and I don't want to talk to
Approach
you.
you like what? I got mail in my hand and a water bottle.
Okay, man. I might work with other people, bro, but you know.
Well, you're the one that approached up and walked towards him. You're the one that stopped there. Why didn't you just keep on walking if you can do what you want to? You didn't have to stop where that journalist was. But looking at you in the video, your intention was to stop right where you stopped.
I ain't a criminal, so you can just...
Who said you were a criminal?
The way you're
That's
approaching
what
me.
you guys are doing.
I told you, and then you
I
should
don't go to your office videotaping your building.
Do I pay you, or do you pay me?
You don't pay me.
You're sure about that?
Yeah, I'm
No tax money. You don't receive
I'm
no tax money.
100% sure I don't get any.
You're not a public officer?
Okay, we can debate this all day long, but I can tell.
Well, he asked you a simple question. Can't you answer the simple question? If you work for the law enforcement, citizen taxpayers pay you. If you do not work for the law enforcement, then you're breaking the law. And let's see what else you got to say.
This, you don't pay my salary.
I can tell you this. I don't give a shit what you think.
So apparently U.S. Marshals.
Yeah, U.S. Marshal. So you're.
So now you want to cuss at me? I'm not cussing at you, man, and nobody's being disrespectful. All I did was ask.
By you coming out here and staying, that you can stay here, and by your presence of you being a marshal, you think that works on most people. But you know what? It doesn't.
I'm not intimidating you. I'm not.
Whatever, bro. You play your little game. We know.
Nobody's playing the game. You're the only one doing games.
So to go back.
No, you're the one that walked up to him and stopped. You can't remember that, my friend? Watch the video. You're the one that walked up and stopped in front of his face. So it looks like me, you're the one playing the game. Let's carry on.
Because I go do what you get paid for. What are you bothering us for? I can tell you whatever I want. You just told me that we could say whatever we want, right? So you're being a hypocrite now on camera. You just told me that you could say whatever you want, and right now you told me I can't say it.
Nobody's being a
I don't have to listen to you. You're not my dad, bro. Bye.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Nobody told you to leave. I didn't tell you to leave either.
But you don't need to be around me. I'm not bothering you, dude.
Right.
All right, so.
I get this.
You're right, because he come up to bother you. That's actually what he did. Because with them tattoos makes him a powerful man. With a bald head and all them tattoos, that is a disgrace for the younger generation to come up and look at shit like that.
Sidewalk just like you guys do.
Yeah, but you know what your tactics are, bro. We know what your tactics are, bro. Come on.
You guys are a little bit of a waste of time.
You're the one wasting time, bro. You're on the clock, aren't you?
I'm not wasting time, that's for sure.
Well, then you should mind your own business and go do what you gotta do.
So you heading down later to Albany?
Inviting to you guys? Like you want to go over and see if they got a visitor information or any of that? No.
I'm not going over there. I'll stay as far away from as we can.
Okay.
You're not bad, guys. We hold the door for you.
Why do you think the average person doesn't like the police or DEA lately? Not the DEA specifically, but law enforcement in general.
I don't know. You tell me. Why isn't...
I can tell you, you're a good example. You are a good example why he asked you the question. Why is law enforcement like the way they are? Well, you are a golden target. He was in front of your building. You started questioning, wanting to know every damn thing about him. You've been following him up and down the fucking roads, and you can't answer the question. Well, that good-looking face of yours right there answers the fucking question. Because all y'all know how to do is break the fucking law.
People like police or DEA or anything like that?
Well, the DEA, I would assume, because a lot of low-level minor marijuana charges that jam people up for a long time. A non-violent crime, you know. It is a crime, I get that, but marijuana...
It's a crime that the law enforcement made. And the reason the law enforcement made that crime, the only goddamn reason they made that crime for, because it's a money-making fucking racket. That's why they do it for. It's all because of the money.
Do you have a job?
I do.
You do?
Yep.
Dígame. What's going on?
Well, see if they got a visitor information or any of that? No.
I'm not going over there. I stay as far away from folks as we can.
Okay.
You're not bad guys. We hold the door for you.
Well, you must be a bad guy. If you wasn't a bad guy, you wouldn't be following him up and down the road. So I suppose I'm concerned you are a bad guy.
Why do you think the average person doesn't like the police or DEA lately? Not the DEA specifically, but law enforcement in general.
I don't know.
See, he don't know. You know how come he doesn't know? Because he's breaking the law. He thinks what he does is the law. You citizen taxpayers, nothing but a payroll check to them. That's what it is. It's a damn shame he doesn't know that. It's a damn shame that the whole world don't know that.
Tell me, why isn't people like police or DEA or anything like that?
Well, the DEA, I would assume, because a lot of low-level minor marijuana charges that jam people up for a long time. A non-violent crime, you know. It is a crime, I get that, but marijuana...
Do you have a job?
I do.
You do?
Yep.
Diga-me. What's going on? Adam? Okay.
Well, while he's talking on the phone there, that's why they got people like him. So they can lock all these people up taking marijuana. Like I said, it's a money racket. So they can get them into prison. When they're in prison, that's another money racket. All these checkpoints, all these undercover cops, it's all nothing but a ripoff. Writing these people tickets, speeding tickets, all kinds of tickets. It's nothing but a money racket. That's the whole game. And they will take you citizen taxpayers and shit in your face till the day they are completely controlled over you.
Okay.
I'm going to sign off because the law enforcement is nothing but a bunch of corrupt people. And that's all there ever been until the younger generation changes it. And the younger generation better get on their ass and get some work going and change it before y'all will be like the third world countries where you will be.
Well, there's plenty of measurements out there that say the wrong drugs is a failure. I don't know what one you're looking at, but by all measures,
there's plenty of documentation that says it's not unsuccessful.
Okay.
So I mean, it all depends on who's conducting the query.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, I tell you one damn thing. If you're the one that's doing it, it is all corrupted.
Right, because there's a lot less drugs on the street today as there was 10, 20, 30 years ago. You guys should start investigating your own CIA, man. The biggest drug pushers around here. Really?
No, I'm walking just like you're walking.
You're in my face, man. You're intimidating.
How am I intimidating you?
Because he wants to get up on you and give you a kiss. Can't you tell he's a queer? I mean, look at him. He looks like a queer. Look at his tongue there. He wants to lick your lips so bad, it's killing him. Well, I tell you what, he ought to be glad he's walking in front of a journalist with a camera on him. Because if he got in my face like that, he'd be laying on the ground.
We're having a conversation.
You're up in my face, dude.
Well, what I'm trying to do is just have a conversation.
What he's trying to do is maybe play with your penis. It looks like he wants to get a little bit of hold of your penis there, which he's breaking the law. So like I said, you don't need them kind of laws right there. You need to get rid of them.
With you.
Can you not back up 5 feet?
No, I don't. I actually like close conversation.
All right.
You just hit my glasses right
Sorry
there.
about that.
No, he didn't hit your glasses. He's not in your face. You got in his face, you stupid bastard. It's a damn shame you're so stupid and ignorant. I'm watching the video. He didn't get in your face. You got in his face. That's why you got your damn glasses hit. 'Cause you wanted to. You big lip the hell with you.
Do that.
Well, I know.
You're kind of close to me, so.
I didn't take it personally. I'm just letting you know we're having enough.
People like you, People like you, there's more people in prison doesn't deserve to be put there. But looking at you, you need to be in the fucking prison.
Nice little conversation, that's all, right? It is. I think, right? I'm not sure. You tell me. Well, like I said, that's your opinion.
You're a good representative of it.
Well, listen, I'm glad you approve. Because from what I can tell, your opinion doesn't really... How long you lived there?
How about my opinion? I'm sitting right here in a different country watching you. My opinion, you're a piece of shit. But that's the kind of people they got on the law enforcement. Everything's on the law enforcement as a piece of shit. Let me tell you people something. You're sitting there worrying about a damn man with a camera pointed at you. You ought to realize with a man standing there where you can see him when he's got the camera pointed at you, there's not going to be no harm there. Let me give you an idea. The people that took down 9/11, did they call y'all up and tell you they were going to do it? Fuck no, they didn't. They went and did it. That's the kind of people you need to be looking for, because you can't see them kind of people. Those are the types that will take your ass down. But when you see the journalists out there in broad daylight or nighttime, either one with a camera, you ain't got nothing to worry about.
Frisco.
Am I supposed to be impressed you did a little background check on me?
No, I'm just wanting to know how long you lived in Frisco.
I'm sure you know that.
Is that where you're from? Are you a North Texas resident?
I'm sure you guys all know that by now.
Yeah?
Yep.
So what's your involvement in, what's your beef with DEA?
I don't have a beef.
You've been arrested for drug trafficking?
No, I'm not even a drug user.
No? Just a concerned citizen?
Yes.
Yeah.
Very much so.
But I sure bet y'all would like to sure make him one, wouldn't you? You would love to plant some shit on his ass, wouldn't you? You would love to get him in prison, wouldn't you? Because you can look at you people and that's the kind of people y'all are. Oh my God, you would love to get that journalist in prison.
Good. The war on drugs is a failure. And to sit here and think that you guys are doing a noble job by keeping drugs off the street is a farce.
Do you think drugs should be legalized?
Yes.
You do?
Yes. We need to control the problem. We need to rehabilitate people who are actually addicted to this stuff. And if you want to put chemicals in your body, you should be able to put chemicals in your body. As long as you're not causing harm to anybody else, drugs should be illegal. You guys are just propagating this false lie. We're on drugs. It's a failure, man. Go home and tell yourself that.
Now what they need to do, they need to be fucking forward. That won't ever happen. They'll get a week's vacation down in Miami, Florida on the citizen taxpayers' money. That's what will happen to them. Now they don't never get rid of them kinds of bastards there, because that's what needs to get off this planet. It would be a better planet to live on if you can get rid of them.
Who's that?
Chopping up people in the sunlight. Bipolar schizo.
What's going on? You drop that for me. Drop that for me, guy.
Jay!
Drop it.
Jay!
Drop it.
Jay!
Well, there's a man standing at the door with a screwdriver. There's a police officer standing in front of the man with a fucking gun in his hand. Now the police officer's scared of the screwdriver, because the screwdriver will kill him. So what you need to understand about this situation here, the police officer's trained to kill. He don't really care who he kills. So watch the video. He puts 3 bullets into the man. I hear 3 shots go into him.
Drop it. Shots fired. Cover code 3.
That man's laying on the stomach, face down, with 3 bullets in him. And the officer's telling him to drop the screwdriver. Well, how the fuck can he drop the screwdriver? He's dead. That don't make sense. Drop the screwdriver, and the man laying there fucking dead with 3 bullets in him.
Drop that! Drop it! Drop it! Put it down! Bravo 725, we're going to need fire rescue at this location. We got a blind gunshot wound to the torso.
And then they handcuffed him. Handcuff a dead man.
God. All right, man. Sorry, buddy. Drop it, guy. Put the damn thing down. Put the screwdriver down. Put the screwdriver down.
Ain't that some shit? Put the screwdriver down. How can a dead man put the screwdriver down? The dead man's laying on the screwdriver. His body's laying on the screwdriver. How the hell can he put it down? It's already underneath his stomach. He's laying on it. He's fucking dead. Can't the cop realize with 3 bullets in him that he's dead? Huh? Oh, come on, man.
Drop it! Just stand up, guy. Just stand up. We're getting more people on here, guy. Put the screwdriver down. Drop it, guy.
You see, when I see videos like this right here, what the cops do, I couldn't give a fucking less how many cops got killed. Those kind of cops like that there, they need to be killed. Because cops, law enforcement, government, states, they couldn't give a fucking less about you citizen taxpayers. You're nothing but a fucking payroll check to them. And that's the way they see it.
Shit. Man, stand back on. Yeah, it's rolling. Yours? Mine's, of course, mine's crapped out. Man.
And if you younger generation don't change it, you would be like the third world country.
Drop it, guy. He's unconscious.
So it's up to you younger generation to change all this stuff.
You're good. You're good.
How you have to do it, you do it. And look at them reaching down there at a dead man. They're going to handcuff a dead man.
Oh, man.
Look. Man is dead as hell on his own property. What else do you, citizen taxpayers, what else do you want to learn?
Bravo 715, shots fired on officers. Bravo 725, officers are good at a male black shot.
Well, I'm going to quit watching this video. Well, I will make my statement again. But I put 3 bullets in the guy because he had a screwdriver in his hand. A man laying on the fucking ground now, dead as hell, and tell him to drop the fucking screwdriver. I ain't never saw a dead man be able to do anything. And then to take the dead man and handcuff him. Put his hands behind his back. Why don't they just go ahead and take his feet and put it up to his hands too, handcuff that too, handcuff the together and go barbecue him? Huh? And then maybe they can have that, a barbecue there, eat it at the police department or something. I tell you, this is a corrupt motherfucking world. Look at that now, see? Pulling his hands out by putting them behind him, him laying there just as dead as hell. I'm getting off the video. I don't want to watch this shit no more, but like I said, every cop that gets shot, I couldn't give a fucking less. Goodbye. I've been watching this video now.
He's running. Stop right here. Stop right here.
It kind of sucks too.
Stop right here. Stop right here.
When a man's running down the sidewalk, I guess the law enforcement's going to run behind him.
Roll on your stomach.
Tuck him down out in the street. Roll on your stomach.
you ready? Roll on your stomach. Now.
There's the first gunshot coming from the officer. Now you think that officer gives a fuck that he shot that color guy? Come on, tell the truth. That officer don't give a fuck if he shot that color guy.
Oh, you ready? Stop it. He's got him. Oh, God, help him. Don't hurt him. Oh, the girl. He shot me. He shot me. You laugh, motherfucker. You hear me? And I fucking ran. Oh, fuck up. Oh, God. Oh, he shot me. I didn't do shit. He shot me, man. Oh, my God. You didn't do shit. You didn't do shit. You hear me? I'm losing my breath. Fuck your breath.
You hear what he says? You didn't do shit. You didn't do shit. Fuck your breath. What kind of shit did he do? I don't understand those words. You didn't do shit. What does he mean, you didn't do shit? Well, if he robbed the fucking bank, did he deserve to die? Or did he deserve to get shot? I personally don't think he deserved that, not a bit. Listen closely again.
He shot me! Alright, Leon. Roll on your stomach. Now.
There's the first shot again. I shot him, I'm sorry.
Oh, you better stop it. He's got him. Oh,
he really said, I've shot him, I'm sorry, I made a mistake.
Don't hurt him. Oh. He's running. Stop right here. Stop right here. Stop right here. Stop. Stop right here. Stop right here. All right, Leon. Roll on your stomach. Now. Oh, you better stop it. He's got him. Oh, God, help him.
See, an unarmed man already laying down in the street. Already laying in the street now. And the cop shoots him. That's why I don't give a damn how many cops get shot. It's immaterial to me if they shoot every one of the fucking cops. Most of them deserves it.
He shot me! He shot me! You laugh, motherfucker! You hear me? And I fucking ran! Oh! Fuck up! Oh, God! Oh, he shot me! I didn't do shit! He shot me, man! Oh, my God! You didn't do shit! You didn't do shit! You hear me? I'm losing my breath. Fuck your breath.
You hear what he said? The man was laying there in the fucking street on his stomach with a fucking bullet in him. That the police officer put the bullet into him. And he said, fuck your breath. That's what the officer said. So you see, when I get on the news and I hear on the news that a police officer's been shot, you think I give a fuck. Every officer that's on the fucking police department, they need to be shot. Because they know what they were getting into when they joined up to be a police officer. They were hoping they could steal everything they can and get all the drugs and money they can get from the fucking citizen people. That's what they were hoping. So I'll state it again. Every time a fucking cop gets killed, it makes me laugh like a motherfucker.
Say it back. Did you hear her? At 16? Sir.
Officer, if you're so concerned with your safety, how come you just turn your back to me?
Why? Because I got my partner sitting walking right past me.
He would have to do something through you to do something.
Right past me.
All right. Back to me.
Why? Because I got my partner sitting walking right past me.
He would have to do something through you to do something.
Right past me.
All right.
I wish you would have told the officer while you were up in front of my face running your mouth, I had my partner watching you too. And my partner's called a camera. That's what you should have told to it. Now I heard what he said to you. You asked him why you turn your back on you and walk away if you're so scared of you'll threaten you. Because I got my partner watching you. So you should have told him your camera is your partner watching him. That's what you should have told him.
Yeah, you guys are funny.
Yeah, you are.
But he didn't see your point. You see, he wants you to see his point. He's got his partner watching you. Well, you got your partner on your shoulder or wherever you got your camera. That is your partner.
Is there any problem?
Badge number 389. Sir, is there something I can help you with?
I think you can help him.
That's all.
Yeah.
Nothing I can help you with?
What's your name?
Sergeant Carpenter.
Carpenter.
Badge number 389.
Thank you.
No problem.
No, he needs to be straightened out on policy and the law, I guess.
No, he explained it to me pretty well.
All right. Well, is there any problem?
Did I do something wrong?
You need some ID?
Did I do something wrong? Did I ask you for
wrong
ID?
with asking
I
you
can
for
ask.
And I told him, I'm not giving you any. It's my
That's
right
fine.
to
Now, the lady officer's approach, can't you look at her face and tell what kind of attitude she is? You hear her say, well, he explained it to her pretty well. Well, what in the hell did he explain to her? We didn't get that on video. We have no idea what in the hell the other officer explained to that officer there. But the case is, that officer right there is going to be the other officer. You know why? Because they both live together, eat together, sleep together, and have fun together. That's what the law enforcement is all about. You citizen taxpayers, nothing but a piece of maggot. Nothing but a payroll check to them.
deny that.
Exactly.
Right? Yeah.
Okay, we're clear.
Wait, so we have an understanding now?
Yeah, but he's being kind of aggressive, so I told him to call you, and you would straighten him out.
Okay.
No,
I think we're all on the same page.
Yeah, I think she's doing the exact same thing I did, standing right in front of you.
She's not asking me for ID, and she's not
no,
like...
you already explained that she didn't care to give me.
You can do that. If you want to give it to
fine.
me, if I ask you and you give it to me, great.
When you do it in an aggressive manner, and then you act like it's a lawful order...
No, that's just him.
Yeah,
there you go. I talk loud.
It's him.
Well, all the videos I watch on YouTube, it's mostly all the police department that does it. Somebody's wrong. You either don't follow the constitutional rights, you follow what y'all want to follow.
A lot of other cops.
Oh, I'm talking loud.
Well, so we don't have a problem then, do we?
Exactly.
I never had a problem.
Okay. Well, you said to call the supervisor, so here I am.
Yeah, because he was getting aggressive. Thanks for coming.
But we're cool now, right?
And everybody's got the same understanding. That's great.
Okay.
We are.
You have a good night.
I'm fine. You too.
All right.
I'll see you at the next stop. And you won't get ID at that stop either.
Yep.
It's really law enforcement's way out of control. I'm signing off.
We start with breaking news out of Hampton. That's where a man is dead and another is fighting for his life after an overnight double shooting.
It happened just before midnight, and right now police are dealing with 2 crime scenes at 2 gas stations on North King Street, just west of Mercer. Following the investigation since early this morning, and joins us now live with the details. Rico.
Well, Jen, Katie, it is pretty quiet right now, but police spent a lot of time this morning trying to understand exactly the circumstances leading up to that deadly shooting. This parking lot where I'm standing at right now is one of the main areas of focus in police investigation overnight, and this is an area where they were focusing a lot. They were actually looking at this car right here. They was also trying to gather and collect evidence inside of this parking lot as well. Let's take you back to that crime scene around 11:30 last night. Police say they got a call about gunshots in the Happy Shopper parking lot around 11:45 last night. Officers got to the scene. They found a man shot to death. And as they were coming to this location, they got a second location there. Police say this is in a 7-Eleven parking lot. They say when they got to that area, they found that second victim with gunshot wounds. Paramedics rushed that person to the hospital with life-threatening injuries. Now, he spoke with a man overnight who did not hear the gunshots, but he says he is shocked that someone died just steps away from his house. Take a listen here.
It's ridiculous, in there, you know, and I don't know, this person to be quiet.
Release any details about a suspect or suspects. We are also working this morning to gather some more details about the identities of those victims. But again, it was a very active scene this morning as what we'll be sure to let you know. That's the very latest here from Hampton. I'm Rico Bush, 10 Airside.
Rico, thank you. And of course, we will continue.
Lighting. You're going to love your new floors, but hurry. Free installation ends at the end of the month. Plus, save an extra $100 with promo code MAKEOVER. Pay no interest if paid in full by 2019.
Call 877-54. Pick up the phone. We'll be knocking at your door.
What's up, boss?
How you doing, sir?
Can I turn here?
Yeah. You can't.
Why? Am I breaking any laws?
Yeah, we have an ordinance in town.
What ordinance is that? Because I checked. I did what the sergeant told me.
It's a panhandling sergeant.
I to the sergeant that spoke to me on Christmas time, and he told me that.
What was that?
I need to get a panhandling permit.
You have it?
And I went to the town hall, and the town hall said that there's no such thing.
Yes, listen.
I have it on recording too. They said there's no such thing as a panhandling, and then that would only reference to if I'm asking or begging for money. And I checked with the ocean. No. It's asking for work. I will work for any amount. But people are giving me money on their own free will. I'm not directly asking for it. That's panhandling. And I checked with the Ocean County Prosecutor's Office.
Look at that uniform right there. Look how neat that uniform is. Everything on that uniform right there looks brand new. Everything you see on that body, tacked to that body. Guns, belts, microphones, all that looks brand new. Guess who paid for it? Can you guess who paid for it? If I had to guess, the citizens' taxpayers paid for it. Let's go on.
And they told me that if I was asking directly or aggressively panhandling, which means going up to vehicles or blocking traffic, I'd be in violation of the ordinance, but I'm not. I'm staying within on this curb here. I'm not passing the yellow line, and I'm not obstructing traffic. I'm actually telling vehicles to go if they're waiting too long.
Let's see what you're looking at right there. They call themselves police officers. That's what they call themselves. But they actually call bulldogs. Because bulldogs will attack your ass. So that's actually two bulldogs right there. Working for the citizen taxpayers. Now those two bulldogs ought to know the law. But those two bulldogs there, they really don't know the law. The reason why? They're following their commander. Their commander is the chief of police. The commander's chief of police is the mayor. The mayor's chief of police They don't call them chief of police, they call them city attorneys. That's the mayor's chief. The city attorney is the one that makes the laws. City attorney tells the mayor what they want done. And the mayor tells the chief of police what he wants done. So, let's go on.
I'm specifically telling them, don't obstruct traffic, that the police are going to bother me, they're going to, make me leave. I'm looking for work, I'm just trying to make a living.
I feel your situation, man.
But I understand what you're saying, there's people, they're trying to...
So there's two of the bulldogs you're looking at right there. Those bulldogs right there, they're following orders. Same situation when Hitler told his bulldogs to kill 6 million Jews, and his bulldogs killed 6 million Jews because they were following orders. Let's carry on.
Beg for money, trying to be aggressive about it, and I'm not trying to be like that. I'm just trying to find work. People are giving me money on their own, and I appreciate it,
And I agree with you. I like what you said. People was giving you money on their own free will. Well, what they're them two bulldogs that you're looking at? And their chief and their leaders that they follow and get their orders from, all of them lives in a city. Now, it would be nice if the city would get out there like you, and maybe they would hand the city money. But that's not the way the city operates. The way the city operates, they steal the money from you. But they got a name for theirs. They call it personal property taxes. That's what they call it. I don't call it that. I call it pure stealing is what the cities do. And then they come out there and harm a homeless man, trying to make a fucking living, trying to survive the honest way.
Thank you, sir. God bless. Say I don't ask for it, they just give it.
Well, that would be nice if the cities would just ask for it and they would give it. But it don't operate that way with the city. They made them a little title up and called it personal property taxes. That's what they called it. I call it stealing. And that's all it is fucking stealing. And if you don't pay them, they'll throw your ass in jail. From jail to prison. From prison to the lake of chairs. That's what they do to you.
Well, you're not working.
Well, I'm requesting work. Actually, I have a card here with my phone number.
At least like he said, he's requesting the work for the citizen taxpayers. And you cocksuckers right there, I call yourselves bulldogs. And y'all work for the city off the citizen taxpayers' money. What do you call that? You call that juicy flavor?
And I'm asking for work, and if people call me...
I tell you, you two bulldogs right there, if you had any respect for yourselves, you know what you'd do? You'd go back to your headquarters and you'd fucking resign. You'd quit the law enforcement and get the fuck away from it.
Hey, what do you do? I do labor work. I do computer work. I do anything, and rake.
I'm gonna go ahead and cut this piece of shit off. Because all y'all got to remember, you younger generation, if you don't get it right, they will kill you just like Hitler did. So I'm telling you, younger generation, you better take your cameras, your audios, and get everything you can get on them. And find you the right kind of lawyers and find you the right kind of judges. Because in the cities, you will not find the right kind of lawyers, you will not find the right kind of judges. Because each city has their own judges, their own lawyers, their own prosecutors, and excuse me, and they're there to hang your ass, and that's the whole game, just like Hitler did. He killed 6 million of them because those bulldogs was following the orders, what he told them to do. And actually right now, you got one going on in this country right now. He's another bulldog. is doing a lot of corrupt stuff and a lot of threatening. Let's see what happens to this one.
Leaves anything. Huh? I didn't hear what you said. If they want me to rake leaves, I'll rake leaves. You know, I'm looking for work. But if they're giving me money, I'm not going to decline it. What they're asking for is a fundraising permit for like the fire department.
What town was that?
Right here in Howell Township,
Howell?
the town hall. Yeah. And then I called the prosecutor's office, and they're saying that I need a.
Because you Fourth Amendment rights, state law. You're not breaking no crime, partner. They're trying to break you themselves. They're breaking the law themselves.
Panhandling. I'm not panhandling.
He calls it panhandling. What do you call what the city does? The city calls it personal property. What's the difference between panhandling and personal property? I'll tell you the difference. You call it panhandling. Panhandling is begging for money. At least he's not stealing it if he's begging for it. Y'all call y'all's just personal property taxes. You send a threatening letter with it. If you don't pay it, we'll take your property, take it away, and get rid of it. That's the difference I see right there. All cities' law, all law forces in every city of the world are corrupted. You younger generation, you need to get rid of them somehow, ever how you do it. Goodbye.
Statutes that violate the planet.
Stop.
Common right now. Common reason.
Mr. Sheriff, do it. Use it. Use it. Use it.
Common right now. Common reason.
Mr. Sheriff, do it. Use it.
Now, that's the courtroom. You see the courtroom? You see the judge up there. And here's a human being over here because it's a sheriff. Now, he wanted to get a job as a sheriff. But what he has to do, he has to follow orders. Okay, now, he's following orders because the judge told him what to do. Now, watch this.
Mr. Sheriff, do it. Use it. Stop.
Common right now. Common reason.
Mr. Sheriff, do it. Use it.
Right now. Common reason.
Mr. Sheriff, do it. Use it.
Now that's what the judge told the deputy, the sheriff, to do it. Well, see, that's the same thing it is in Hitler's country. That was Hitler said, Mr. Sheriff, do it. And that's actually what he did. He do it. So when Hitler told his bulldogs, Mr. Sheriff, kill 6 million Jews, that's actually what he did. Well, I'm going to tell you what, it takes a rotten son of a bitch sheriff to sit there and do that to a human being, what the judge told you to do. If it'd been me, I would have told the judge, do it your fucking self, and walked out of there and resigned. That's what I would have done. Listen to me again what I said. If the judge would have told me that, I would have told the judge, do it your fucking self, and I would have walked out that courtroom and I would have fucking resigned from the sheriff department. No, you follow orders. I hope you make it into heaven. Because I know you people in that courtroom, ain't a motherfucking one of you believe in heaven. None of you.
All right, be back.
Where you going?
Go take him to the store
What for?
so he can get her some candy.
You know, it's every day to the store. Watch that gasket eat up. Now here's a video I have been watching. Now you citizen taxpayers, I want you to watch it one day.
Statutes that violate the planet.
Stop.
Common right now. Common reason.
Mr. Sheriff, do it. Use it.
Now, the judge told the sheriff, use it, do it. Now, this is in a courtroom, and this is you citizen taxpayers. Because this is what's going to happen to all you citizen taxpayers one day in this world. Watch the video. The sheriff told him. The deputy told him. I mean, not the deputy. The judge told the sheriff, use the pager on him. Do it. That's what the judge told him. What kind of judge you think that is? That goes to show you they control you, don't give a fuck about you. Now that right there came from a judge's mouth. Do it. Well, I hope someday somebody puts a fucking bullet right through that judge. Which, if he keeps going on, that will happen.
I'm going to take 5. Don't calm down, and I'll be back. Yes, sir.
You hear? Let him calm down. A human being on the floor that the judge told the sheriff to page him. And it takes a rotten fucking sheriff to follow those kind of orders. Because if I'd been that sheriff, I would have told the judge, do it your fucking self. I would have left, got off the sheriff department. Because that kind of judge right there needs to be crucified. If you don't think he should be crucified, that's what they did there. Hitler, they crucified Hitler. They got rid of him. Because Hitler told his sheriffs to do it, and they killed 6 million fucking Jews. There's a human being laying on the floor, howling for mercy. Huh? They don't give a fuck if he lays there and dies. They couldn't give a damn less. And them sheriffs right there, they need to wake up. They need to find them another job, man. Because I wouldn't have my hands in that kind of shit with crooked judges. Well, I'll tell you one thing, Judge. I hope it comes back at you one day. If nobody gets you, I hope you hurry up and die fucking soon.
We're just going to rest right here for 5 minutes and go back home. The judge said that in 5 minutes and he'll come right back.
It ain't worth watching it. Let me cut the son of a bitch.
To answer any questions. Anything you say may be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to consult with an attorney at any time and have him present during, either before or during questioning. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be provided for you if you so desire prior to any questioning. A decision to waive these rights is not final, and you may withdraw your waiver whenever you wish, either before or during questioning. Do you understand your rights?
No, my rights I thought included being allowed.
You thought wrong, and I gave you every opportunity, and your attitude right from the beginning.
There was no.
You opened the car door, I asked you to shut it, and you slammed it. I asked you to open, how many times I asked you to open the door? What did you do?
So you didn't like her attitude. You didn't like anything she did. But that gives you the right to bust her private property vehicle when they're out. That gives you the right to do that, right? Well, there was a lot of other ways you could have did it. But you know that you work for the law. And you know when you go to court, you know they're not going to find you guilty. Because they're just as goddamn crook as you are. That's the way the court system is. They're not the fucking crooks. And that's what you police officers are. You all of you out of control. You don't give a fuck about the citizen taxpayers that makes your payroll for you. That's immature to y'all.
You think about it.
Please, sir.
You had your opportunity. You had every opportunity. You know your rights. You got your law degree. You think about it back there.
Listen to your attitude. You got a sorry fucking attitude. You must have a problem with your wife. And you want to take it out on other women. That's what it looks like to me on this video. But I'll tell you one thing, if she's married and her husband gets to see this, I would special hunt your ass down. You would never break another one.
Watch her.
The Massacre Haunted House, now open.